Welcome back to AI, the Somnium files. I not got angry with the game, not really, but it's always so strange to see a depiction of mental health in games that is not, well, the thing, not showing the way you should actually react, but well, yes, showing a very natural reaction, but a natural human reaction. Block it up to well, not be true to your emotions. So yeah, it is true to human nature to not be open, especially with people you don't necessarily trust. But it still sucks to see it, that in a game like this, they're not kind of teaching you. Is that the right way to say it? I don't know. Probably. In a way, it's a simulation, and as such, you should be able to use it as a sort of learning device, seeing what works and what doesn't. And I want to see how it develops later on, how her mental health declines or not. That's definitely a thing I want to see. If something happens to her in the future. Yes, we had her mute and we healed her, which I still don't think actually happened with the thinking, but yeah, let's just see what'll happen today. Let's see, hopefully it works without problems this time around. Please give me yes, thank you. Ah, perfect. Yep. Gamepad. Thank you. This. Yes. 4 hours? I've already played 4 hours of this game? Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, the short recap pictures. The receptionist. Oh. Okay, Mama. You want to tell me more? I'm going to the bathroom? Mizuki, you want to talk? I'm going to the bathroom then, I guess.
The bathroom?
Yeah, this place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
See you in a bit, I guess. I gave her a nod and a wave and left. You're just leaving a little girl.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Oh.
Got it.
Someone's having a barbecue. So unfair.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Ah.
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh, at least some... you at least learned something, I guess, from last time. Kamakura office. Are you guys sleeping?
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
What? He doesn't look old at all.
You bastard!
Oh, adorable.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Mama. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, it wouldn't spill to no cops.
Alright. Let me look at that dragon.
Bronze dragon.
A
Yep.
bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Is that what's it called? Dragon Ball reference? It is, isn't it?
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
True. I don't like that he's considered a pervert, but you know, reminds me. A couple weeks ago, we got a spam email, obviously, from an apparent hacker. I was like, yeah, I watched you to the company email. We have one. Well, each one of the higher ups has their own company email, but we have the one company email that we get all the necessary emails to. All right. Regardless, while I was at work, we got this spam email that with said company email, somebody was surfing the web and was having a happy time with himself on an adult website, and apparently said hacker filmed that experience, and I was like, yeah, likely story. Very likely story. It's not that I don't doubt that there are idiots that use the company email, but sorry, but no way did that happen in this case. Since even if we work alone, which normally happens in those containers, you are easily spotted from the outside, so unless you are an exhibitionist, I doubt anyone would, well, do that. And they, of course, wanted 10,000 euros for deleting that video, and I was like, nope, you go into spam. I would have loved to answer, but there was a no reply email. So, oh well. Okay, what do we have here? A desk. It's so important. Mucho importante, right? MoMA, the warhorse. I'm gonna call you warhorse, right? Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
1 second. Is his voice actor the same one as... Wow. The one from Yakuza? It reminds me of one of the Yakuza characters. Names, mere names. It
That
doesn't have.
can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Apparently.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Oh.
Suicide.
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
If he doesn't remember anything past 6 years, how does he know the old chairman? But not the new one. Sure, information about that can be slow, but normally the higher-ups in Yakuza Mafia-type organizations are known. And if there's a switch, it is also well known. So, why?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Okay, about Ranger?
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Apparently so.
Date, a minute please.
Sure.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There's an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
So somebody was just here. Hi Erica, how you doing? Shoo. Okay, cigarette butts. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small.
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Oh. I'm fine. I'm actually well slept today, so feeling good. But we shall see how far that gets us today. I actually was so productive. I feel so good about that. I got some eBay stuff figured out. Well, set up some sell pages and gonna get rid of some stuff, hopefully. Yeah, I might actually be moving soon. Might. Depends on tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, it's so unfair. Somebody's having barbecue and I get the smell. I want it. But then again, I'm not hungry. But the smell is so inviting. Well, klein, meaning small in German. The small details are important. Trust me. It made me cackle. I'm sorry. I just had to explain that. Okay, a tiger ride.
Yeah, but look, a flying squirrel taking a nap.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
It is clearly a tiger.
Oh, I forgot to put order back on. So what about you, Member B? Talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
What happened to him? We didn't knock him out.
I got nothing to say to you.
Did we knock them out and I didn't... What? Company motto. The company philosophy on the wall. Can't read it. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obliged to order a drink. What? Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. What is that motto? That's quite the motto. I would agree. Oh my god. Whiteboard. Last month's schedule was written on the board. 21st, Ika Keaton's beatboxing for beginners. I'm not a fan of beatboxing, but I would love to listen. Okay, you're gonna tell us? We can deal with Moma later. I should be focused on something else. Are you sure about that? Oh? 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 There's a telephone on the desk. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What else? What is there? Oh, you said the... Yeah. Sofa. So, somebody just... Why is he so cold? Dude. You might want to get your temperature checked.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
That is actually highly unlikely. That the cigarette butt might still be red after being lit. Just a moment ago. Or being put out just a moment ago. It's a Yakuza den. So, actually quite normal. Dragon holding a golden ball. Again, okay. But where is the Kumakura crest? Kumakura. Kuma is bear. Kura? Oh well, door. The door to the next room. Can we go through? What do you want from me? Do you want to tell me who was there? The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain. The skinny one. He's completely out. Yeah, what happened? As far as I can remember, we did not fight anybody. Ooh, what is that? It is a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. True, true, true. Isn't there something underneath the desk? Apparently nothing of importance. Well, he has his suit chosen by the room color, I would say. And his flag color. He's quite matching for this room. Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Mm-hmm.
Although you are an uninvited guest.
True.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
You sure?
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
What is that haircut?
I didn't pass by anyone on my way here.
Why does he have a hair horn on his forehead?
And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you
Stop
won't mind me checking.
lying.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
I would love to see it. I was about to say, why not just use extra instead of antagonizing them? Oh.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
The stubby hair unicorn. Although it more looks like the horns of a rhinoceros. No, you don't. What?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Are you kidding me? What?
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Why does that work? What? A minigun?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Where did he get that from? What is happening?
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Do I have to aim? Please don't tell me I have to aim. What? Here. Hey. How do I shoot? RT. Okay. Shikotan, but what? Likely story. What is this?
Iva, you saved me.
This is even more over the top than Yakuza. I love it. I love it, but why? What about the what? What was that about? A porn magazine? Why did that work for you, Date? You're, I don't know, in your 30s at least. Why are you so thirsty? Whew.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However,
What just happened? However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior. Whew. Okay.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
True, true. A traditional Japanese music, very fitting, but
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
getting his money. What do you expect? Well, let's start with...
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Okay, about Ranger.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Sorry. Didn't mean to click out of your... Oh, do you have an alibi?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Especially since for such a high-ranking official, I would presume they either are bound by a non-disclosure agreement or are so highly paid they would not even think about betraying him. And now he's knocked out for sure. Alright, do you have anything else? It's Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. So, standing here, looking rather irritated. Okay.
Hey, but look. A flying...
It is clearly a...
So... What else do you want from me? There's a petition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, it's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
What was that? So, okay. Your eyes are still crazy. What is that document? I can't look at it. About the former president.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He
You
was my
look
big brother in this
nothing alike.
organization and my blood brother.
Okay, okay.
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Okay. In this case, blood brother's a blood relative and not a sworn brother. Yes? About Renju again.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Okay. And Shaka.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
No.
I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
Oh no, shit,
I thought
Sherlock.
so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Okay, so, alibi?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members.
But?
They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
But?
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko,
Sad.
including Moma.
There could always be a middleman. Moma is giving me a glare. Okay. Do you want to talk to me again? About Shoko?
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
Trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Okay.
You're right.
And where do we get that?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me!
Oh no.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Can you
Got it. I'm on my
destroy that card now?
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Meh. Lemniscate. Can we take that card from her now?
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
What? Why is she showing up as her dream self now? We will work them to the bone. Roar like a lion, warn carefully? What? Scream like a little girl. Why would I?
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Yes.
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. You must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission?
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
True. Okay. I don't really care about her appearance, so let's talk about...
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Okay. Relations?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Huh.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Yes.
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Sure.
Please.
So yeah, give me those conspiracy
Mr. Tsujima
theories.
currently resides in Azabu.
Yes.
He lives
So?
in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
130?
The timing is certainly suspicious.
Can I live there?
To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Yes. Serious.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Boss, not now.
Special Agent Date from Abyss.
No.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Why call me for that?
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too.
What?
However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
So?
In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Pretty much anyone could have guessed that another murder would have happened in the near future, so I'm not buying it. Especially if you consider that this looked more like a religious ritual killing. That was what I meant. So the likelihood of it being repeated in some way is very high. And I don't know how fast the news works in this world, but it seems to work very fast since everybody knew about the deaths of these two people. Yes, I get it that you get the news about a big figurehead of the industry with the president of Lemniscate being dead. Sure, that would be big news, but as far as I remember, Shoko was not an important person, except for her being the ex-wife of the Lemniscate president.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah,
Sherlock.
It was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki
Yes.
saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yes, especially as a 24-year-old.
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
That does not excuse you running away and leaving a 12-year-old with a corpse. You are a grown adult, even if you look 14. You should have grabbed her hand, pulled her away. I don't know, but don't run away alone. If you have a 12-year-old with you, even if she acts like an adult, she is still only 12 years old. Can we, I don't know, get him convicted for negligence? But then again, we would have to at least reprimand Mizuki for tampering with evidence. okay.
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You don't want me to talk to her, right? Game, right? Good. Oh well.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body.
Yeah?
This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
Sure.
Idols don't kill people.
Sure.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I'm a 14-year-old boy who has nothing else to do but to sit in my room and idolize a girl. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant 24. Right. How did your mental age not develop? How is it that you're mentally stuck in your teenage years? Normally, most boys actually do a huge jump in their mental development in their later stages of puberty. Most, not all, but you are seriously stuck somewhere in the 14s, which certainly does fit his image and his look, but I kind of feel bad for the boy. Yeah? Oh, okay. That was it? A savior.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
That is kind of true. But that is hopeful thinking. You know, in a market that is this oversaturated with everything, it is highly unlikely to have a breakthrough. If you're true to yourself and honest and do the best that you can. You have to be lucky to gain an audience. And, well... oh, well, I just remembered the creator newsletter I got from YouTube. where one of the top creators of the new top creators of the month, said something like, yeah, I always go through the tags and stuff and somehow put them into my video to get more views, which I don't know. Sure, it's a valid practice and it worked for him, but I don't want to do that. Sure, I could gain an audience playing games that are popular, but I love my niche games like Yakuza, AI Somnium Files, like this one, or the indie games. I love those niche content, which also gains some audience, but just not as much as AAA content or shooters. Which is sad, but it is the reality that we all live with. So it's fine. Well.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Oh. Dude. What you believe is the truth. And the truth can be total opposites. It is a personality she wants you to see, but it does not necessarily have to be her real personality, or it could be just a minor part of her personality. It does not mean that even if she's a helpful, cheerful type of person, that is how she reacts and acts in real life all the time. Yeah. I just remember the time when Phil played Undertale and suddenly there were views in the 200s, 300s, and I was like, okay, what's going on? Just because of one game and the community behind it. Sure. It's fun, but after seeing people play the same game over and over again, aren't you sick of it? True, true. They are the most suspect. That's for sure. Normally means they're hiding something. If someone is too kind, too obviously outwardly positive and always positive, it normally means there's something bad going on, either at home or they have some corpses in their cellar. I don't know. But okay, let's continue. Oda, what do you have to tell me? What else? Well, yeah, I didn't say she was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Oh, okay, when did they leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Well,
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
True, true. Her voice sounded better this time. When she's not as thank you, as forced, hyper, chipper, or whatever. I guess her voice is normal and doesn't hurt my ears as much. Ooh, somebody's recording.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Alright, boss.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time.
Ooh, so I
It is
have
later
access
saved
to it?
permanently on our servers.
I
You can
have.
remotely control it as well.
I have. Okay. What else? Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most beautiful in this room? A two-way mirror. There's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. Well, if you turn off the light in this room and turn on the light in the other, you can see into the other room. Sure. Okay, Iris. Do you have an alibi for last night? When did you find out Ranger was killed? You used to work Sunfish Pocket, right? Okay, is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. What were you doing with him?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
Short question to the game. Why are you repeating the question this time, but not normally? I don't get it, but okay.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
True, can be quite taxing, to say the least. Okay, what did you do after?
What did you do after you turned him down?
Don't have to say it.
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
True.
Human memory is ambiguous.
You know, the truth. She said the truth when she said the call was about 5. Because she wasn't sure. But after that, she was so sure that they left at 6:15 and she got home at 7 p.m. That is highly unlikely that you would so accurately remember the time, unless, of course, you were paying attention. Or, well, it is not the truth.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Same.
That's true.
Okay, so you work.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Silence?
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
She knew that guy personally. And the first thing she is thinking about is work. Something's fishy about her. Huh.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean... I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
But,
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
We've
We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Oh, did I write Midori instead of Mizuki? Realize. Oops.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
So?
She's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible.
Mm-hmm. Discovery of Renju's body, Renju's weight, sedative, elevator record.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Oh, right. Could have killed Renju because... Iris could have choked Renju to death. This doesn't have anything to do with it. What? What? Renju's watch? What do you want from me? This isn't it. Sedation, right?
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died.
But shouldn't the autopsy report also show that? So shouldn't the autopsy report also be true? or acceptable as an answer. You could also say, okay, autopsy report, and then why autopsy report, and then point out sedation, but that's a bit iffy for me, but okay. I guess it saves you a stab in some way.
He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
No, that's not true. It's physics, my dudes. Dudettes, whatever. Physics. It is a pull-up system. So as long as you have a weight that is heavier than the body, she would be able to pull up that body. Yes, the only problem is getting the body there, but she pretty much only had to use the elevator and then drag him a bit, so...
Renju weighed about 160 pounds.
Yes, what about the autopsy?
Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But
Yo.
with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Yes, thank you.
Ingenuity?
Discovery?
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends.
Ah,
One
yeah,
end was attached to a
thanks.
hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 50...
Okay. Yeah, sure.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
Yeah.
Sure, it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
And you're forgetting she's under adrenaline? Or, well, the person that murdered would be under the influence of adrenaline, meaning she could possibly, well, lift more weight than she normally would be able to.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Elevator. Or is it? There. Maybe? No? What? Am I supposed to combine something? Oil drum. This could have something to do with... But I need more to support my theory. Elevator. Maybe, no? She was killed somewhere else and brought to Sunfish Pocket. I have to determine the transportation method. Yeah. She used the fucking elevator! What? What do you want from me, game? Ah, to show that his body was in there.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Embarrassed silence.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
She doesn't look the least bit worried. It's more determined. I don't know, it might be the art style, but it definitely is more of a determined face than a scared or insecure one. So the likelihood of her being the perpetrator, in this case at least, is high.
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Okay, elevator record. We need 3 pieces of evidence total. There are others. Renju's weight. Still isn't enough. I need another clue and the oil drum.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What is going
There are
on?
several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
You want me to...
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at
You
this.
want me to? What? Can I gain access to this one? That camera is definitely filming into her face. Why is the game camera focused?
Shit.
But I won't tell anyone about the thing, not even if they torture me.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
Okay. Looks very empty so far. What, it's already been an hour?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay. Yeah, thought so. What are we trying to achieve there, though? Ah, those are some strange mental logs. Discover Iris' secret. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Sinking in the vein. Okay.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial. So she watched the murder.
Stop!
Aw.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What?
Aw.
What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
What was it? When saw the murder video. Ah, okay. Oh. I want to know what the other one would have been, but okay. It picked up a timey that was a negative effect. Okay, negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them to pick one up. Be careful. Ooh, sucks. Okay, what do we have here?
A full body mirror.
I'm not using that. No way. Are you forcing me to? You're forcing me to. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Do we have something that takes less time? You?
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh, this sucks. Okay, I guess hit because it...
Nothing special happens.
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training.
What would be the point of that? I do not have muscles.
That's what I just said.
I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid.
I agree. Okay.
5 minutes left, Dante.
Yeah, that took a lot out of...
Torso with a head.
Yeah, shut up. Huh. Should I joke it or push it? What makes more sense? She watched people being strangled, so strangling the puppet might work? But I want the timey for push way more than the choke one, but okay. What's happening?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Oh, interesting.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Strangled the body. Okay, it was the right thing to do, apparently. Medicine.
4 minutes.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
15 seconds is fine.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
Operating table. Perform surgery. It gives me 2 bad timies. What? Should I sleep? I think the most likely thing is perform surgery, since their eyes were removed. But I don't want that timey. I don't want the negative effects. Especially since I don't have anything to have surgery on. And investigate gives me negative time as well. Ooh, this sucks so much. Would be in 170, so just barely under 3 minutes if we go to sleep. Okay, what else do we have? Give me the map. Current locations you've investigated in your Somnium map. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Yeah. Okay. Doors, operating table, TV, mirror. Gun. Aww. But I don't get the prompt perform operation if we don't have anything to operate on. Well.
It's an operating table.
Let's go sleep. Though, actually, it would make sense. Ha. Sleep. Time will not be used. Oh. No. I want to use that thing. Sleep.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay. Beat it to death. Beat what to death? A puppet, but I can't interact with it. Huh. Okay. I guess we shall take 6 of a time. Or half the time and investigate? Oh, I don't know. Everything sucks here. No, I want to use it. Thank you.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it? Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
3 minutes, Date.
Can you just open the door? Open? I will probably not do anything, but... Oh.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. A full-body mirror.
Yes. Well, I keep forgetting to say yes to using. Okay. It says destroy it, so should probably actually go for punch.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I was hoping that was the beat it to death part. Chocolate? Oh.
Can you talk? Can you talk? What? Don't copy me. What? Don't copy me. Pervert. Date is a pervert. Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
It's not helping.
2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm trying, alright?
A full
Okay. We shall now look inside. No, no.
Why did you
just punch?
You just wasted my time.
You see?
What was the
That wasted time. Unnecessarily. Yo!
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. What is going on?
Okay, I think I need to fail this. There's no way in hell I can.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm trying.
A double door.
10 seconds.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping!
Okay, so I guess we are taking the medicine.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it
Sweet
isn't syrup,
almonds.
It's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
It is literally the only thing we have.
We're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Well, we had to fail at one point. Yeah, let's restart. Second lock. Yes.
4 minutes.
Okay. The only thing we didn't try is take the medicine, right? Do you see anything else we can interact with? No, right? There is something, right? The gun, no, the TV, actually.
An old television.
Turn the dial again, maybe. Wow, I should have just looked around.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Okay, let's check the shelf.
Only a shelf.
Push or pull? Push.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
Careful.
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there? An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
Balance on throw or kick. No. Aww. Throw it.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Another
Now,
TV.
A TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
Hit the torso. Okay. Where's that?
Less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Where's that TV at? This one? No. There it is. Get out of my way.
An old-fashioned TV.
We already learned. Turn the dial.
Please. Help me. Help me.
He shot her through the eye?
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay,
1 minute left.
where's that book?
It is a thick book.
Read or rip?
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
Okay, who's the prophet now?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Hmm.
An illustrated reference.
Road where though?
This will be easy. It's more brittle than crumbly cheese. Oh, it disappeared.
Melted down like a grilled cheese.
Hmm. Oh, the gun. Where's the gun at? How many times do you want to tell me this? Okay. Oof. Okay, we have to run Iris without using too much time, alright? Locker.
Just a locker.
Open. Holy... Open. Open. Ah, yes, I know. Use it.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
Uh-huh, makes total sense. What? What even is going on? Yo, you're stealing my time. I know we're not moving right now, but... Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That is...
Oh. Shot the body.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Who do we know that is blonde? Except for Ranger. Oops. Didn't mean to make a screenshot. Menu. People. Not Iva, not Iris. Hitomi? Next. Well, unless Ranger had long hair 6 years ago. I don't think it is him. Oh, definitely not. No. We don't know that many blondes, do we? Don't tell me the receptionist. Don't tell me it's the receptionist. No, I didn't think so, but... Boss, you want to talk to me, right?
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Maybe request that I get access to that information as well, and then we can talk about that case. I want to know the truth.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
Yes.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
No.
Really?
Really.
I highly doubt that. I'm sorry, boss. But you are trying to hide something in regards to that case from me. Either one of the people killed was close to me, was my romantic partner, was his romantic partner. I keep saying I because we play from his perspective, but... And that pretty much destroyed his mental health, which is why he got Iba as a companion and a very overactive libido. Or I am one of the people shown in that memory, which I kind of doubt. But then again, we know Iris from somewhere. Huh. Oh, by the way, apparently, that's why we have that flowchart. It is actually important to play through all those choices. As you can see, they lead to branching different branches, and they have a different outcome. And if you want the true ending, you need to play through everything. Okay, boss.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
blue.
I saw your face.
Oh,
original
wow.
Cyclops killer
Wow,
was...
wow. I
Can't be.
did not
That's
realize
impossible.
it. I did not even realize it that he is a blonde. Wow, I'm stupid, but then my guess is right. No. Maybe.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
And the Cyclops killer vanished 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her. You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
Apparently so. Boss has a serious look on her face. Okay, Pewter. Wanna talk?
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Yeah, that makes me even more certain that Date was the one that originally killed these people.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Are you gonna tell
Remember
me?
what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
True.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen.
True.
We cannot invent something whole cloth.
But most people are not able to lucid dream. For me, my nights, basically I go to bed and wake up in the morning. I have no memories, no recollections of any dreams. I know that everybody dreams, but I just don't remember. In my childhood and teenage years, I dreamt a lot, and they were all kind of strange. Some of them were kind of prophetic, semi-prophetic, in a way that I dreamt getting my first dog, Blackie, months prior to the event, and I, well, had the exact moment, the exact scene in my dream. I saw it in my dream as it happened in real life. Although those kind of prophetic dreams are considered bullshit by science, but for me it was real. And if it was just a deja vu feeling, alright, but I had a couple of those. But once I started working and pretty much being exhausted every day, I stopped dreaming, or remembering my dreams, I should say. Alright, summarize for me, Pewter. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Yes! Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a saint does not experience somnium in the way that you do.
Yes, we had that the first time. Why does that keep happening? Date, your memory is fine. At least the more recent memory. Why can't you remember that?
They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
It's a bullshit. Yeah, but yeah, lucid dreaming is fine, but those prophetic dreams are... So far, well, I didn't really look into it further, but at the point I was looking at it, they said it's more of a deja vu event that you dream about and feel like you already saw it somewhere. Although it feels so real when you experience it. It's like, wow, I saw that in my dream. Exactly the same way, but oh well, doesn't really matter. It's not important.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Somebody else could drive her home, but seriously, even if you found something in Somnium, I doubt you could convict anyone about what they dreamt about. What is that logic? Even if it's scientific tool that is well known, I doubt anyone would accept that as evidence. Okay, let me drive her home. Do those two exist outside of the HQ and crime scenes? You know, just earlier today, boss asked me if he got any sleep, and now they're like, yep, drive this girl home. We don't care. Do it.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Where?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You
Why?
know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too.
True.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending a now message to someone? Probably. I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. Goddammit. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. If you are suspecting her of being an accessory to murder and a possible murderer, maybe check who she's calling to the bar she herself invited you to. Meaning she has connections there. Yes, we also know Mama, but what? Why are you so easily fooled if something happens? When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Oda sitting at the counter. Yeah, thought so,
Tessa!
but still.
Oh, Ota.
True. It is an interesting topic, but it's hard to study since déjà vu basically just means you already saw something, and how can you explain? Sorry, I just saw a light coming towards me. High up in the sky, of course, so it's fine, but... Huh. The light is flickering. Maybe not a plane? What is that? Ah, sorry. So yeah, it is hard to say, yeah, I already saw that for sure. And that's why I am now feeling like I already saw this type of situation. And in some cases, like you saw something similar in a movie and then you experience it in real life and get that deja vu. So it is hard to grasp. So it's hard to really pin down what caused that feeling. Yep, they definitely are. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be abducted now by aliens. If you don't hear anything from me tomorrow, you know why. Or in a few minutes, I should say. Okay, Oda. Yeah. She did not expect him to be there. Is that now a good sign or a bad one? Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
What? I wasn't particularly surprised. Oh. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. It's a way of living, I guess. Never thought I'd run into you here. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Huh. I thought you had no money.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
And what could you change about that?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
Okay, they're accusing me of a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tessa, stay calm. I'm here for you, okay? I won't tell anyone about that thing. I promise to protect you. Don't worry. Not even if they torture me. Okay. I see.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's
yes?
that?
What?
Who's
At
what?
the door. Someone's standing outside.
Mizuki? Okay, told you. Oh no, we lost Iba. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at... It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mom. Wow! Whoa! Date, think before you... Okay, I guess you were thinking, but you can't just say that. Ow. Yo.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Where is Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
Oh,
It
okay.
appears that he took off with Iris.
Iris back.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Ah, my behind hurts. Hope you can hear me. Yeah. Fine. Guess we're gonna do a stand-up stream today. Ah, my ass hurts. Okay. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
You have no customers? Are you kidding me?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
You are a bartender, an owner of a bar. You should know that someone that is drunk should smell like alcohol, whatever alcohol they actually consumed. They smell like that. Serious?
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Okay. Healthy?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Iris.
He's still alive, alright.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama ran out of marble. Don't you have...
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Huh.
That sick bastard.
What? In a wolf costume? So now you're only starting the blade? he know that we're coming?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
He's doing it again.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
He's acting as her hero while being the one that actually hurt her. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine braced a high-pitched scream. Because it wouldn't make sense to for him to be the actual murderer, at least of Renju, since he was jealous of him spending time with his goddess. But I could barely hear it. Okay. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
He isn't breathing anymore. Hmm. I guess somebody got rid of her for me.
No!
But I don't think that was actually her. Let's see. Yep. That's as far as I expected. I just didn't expect him to be dead as well.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Hmm.
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
You mean getting fooled by a 18 and 24, 14-year-old? Yes, he should blame himself. I am sorry, that was so obviously a trap. I don't know how he didn't see that.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
It's only half truth.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Ota's behavior? Which was obviously fake.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the screen. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that?
Yeah, that's
the only
true.
reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit.
Nah.
Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
He had an incentive to kill Renju.
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yes. Yes.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Tell the boss what Iba found. Sorry. He was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife. Okay.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
So far, Mizuki is the most prominent connection in all 4 of their cases. They all knew Mizuki. But then Date would be the next one, right? Iris is late to me. Mama. Huh. Hitami or Mizuki? I don't think Ota knew Hitami, so Mizuki?
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
I didn't say she was the suspect, I just said she's the most prominent link. Okay, Iris's mother?
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Ota's mother?
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated
True.
Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemniscate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him. Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
At least as far as we know.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Hey.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events.
Do you though?
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have
What
been
about
working
the
with you
old
for
one?
years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Okay. The safest part is going to the warehouse first. But can we leave that for tomorrow? All of that exploration. I'm not necessarily tired right now. I just fear that if we go on, I get tired. Stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. So much blood. Okay, yeah, let's leave the investigation of that place for tomorrow. Yes. Hey. Oh god. Again, a lot happened. Compared to some other games where barely anything happens in between, I am always surprised how much fits into 2.5 hours playing this game, and the time really moves quickly while playing this game. I love it, and I'm very invested in it. I'm not necessarily invested into the characters. Well, okay, if anything happened to Date or Aiba, I would be pissed, but Iris didn't really care about. Oda didn't really care about. The ones I care about are Date, Aiba, and Mizuki. Yeah, it is. Now I'm kind of sad that I didn't get the special edition for the second game. I never played it before. I had it on my Switch for years now. Wanted to play it, never got around. I basically never play Switch these days. And then the second game was announced and was like, okay, I want this game. So I have to play the first one first. So, yeah, that's why we're here. Kind of forcing me to play the game. Although now I'm so invested, I wouldn't want to stop for my life. But yeah, okay. Bit extreme there, but it is fun. Seeing all those interconnectivities and the theories you can build around it. I still think Ota set this warehouse thing up, but the real culprit got in between. Or something went wrong and he knows or knew the real culprit and they were acting together. But because Oda wasn't playing along, he became a liability. And so he had to get rid of him as well. Possible. Oh well. Theories, questions, everything. But yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Thanks for stopping by. And now I have to think about what to write to the description tomorrow. Okay, it might be. I might be a bit late tomorrow. See about it, but I might be on a shopping trip. I don't know how long it will take. Just so you know. But regardless, take care and bye bye.